Life, the universe, and coffee beans. You have the strangest feeling that you've forgotten something or someone. Precisely 86,400,000 timecodes have passed since our latest brewing incident. A new record. This unit's mission satisfaction could not be higher. I don't know about you, but I think we deserve a break. Care to join us for a tall glass of carrot juice? Carrot coffee is also an option, though I would hate to risk our safety record. This unit notes that carrots are still disproportionately represented on the menu, but accepts your invitation. Now that's impossible. Such a pleasant atmosphere for processing. This unit now understands organic life form's obsession with beverage consumption. The last dreg certainly has come a long way. Remember when the counter was dusty and musty? I still don't know what civilization originally built these structures, but I like to think they'd be happy to see what we've done with the place. Perhaps they ran a cafe of their own long ago. Actually, while you're here, can I trouble you to check in with the patrons? As well you know, customer satisfaction is our first priority, and they wouldn't dare fob you off with a platitude. This place? I love it here. It reminds me of home almost as much as the sea on Elysion. And such a pristine sea it is. Each time I devour a delicious fish, I reaffirm my vow to protect it. One serving of the fish, please. Yes, the transmission of other beings' gustatory perception has been most effective. I believe I should like to experience haptic transmissions next. These burns to the tongue reported by the beings that consume coffee rapidly sound intriguing. Why do you hasten so? There are yet many gustatory sensations we must experience. The Corellians' and Grebeloff's perceptions were illuminating. The atmosphere too is quite enjoyable, though the other beings are naturally unequipped to discuss the finer mysteries of the universe. The idle chatter pleases me. In fact, I've scarcely rebuked anyone at all. It has been quite some time since I began cooperating with this lout, hasn't it? Though I can scarce believe it myself. We are as allies now. Some even call us friends, to which I take offence, of course. Perish the thought. As if you don't wander over to my side of the garden half a dozen times per shift to raise your suggestions. Perhaps people would possess a more accurate conception of our relationship if you did not so clearly crave my insight. Still, I've come to believe that anyone who enjoys the last dregs as much as I do cannot be all bad, even if he has poor taste in helmets. Oh, and dragons come as well. Hi. Thy consideration is appreciated, hero. For me, 'tis enough to gaze upon a tiny dessert and feel the wind on my scales. Indeed, the true winds of Elysian are divine, yet I find myself drawn to the pastry nonetheless. The sentiment by which thou didst create it warmth my heart even now. Just a little lick. Allow this unit to thank you in the perpetually anxious life form's stead. Your data collection is appreciated. I am not perpetually anxious. This is a normal amount of concern. But yes, thank you, sister. How did you find our customers? Thank goodness they're still enjoying themselves. I would hate to play host to any more firefights, or fistfights, or food fights. Data from Barista Unit M104 indicates that patron numbers are only increasing. Business future secure. Though this unit personally wishes us to seek out even more civilizations' data nonetheless, much of the universe remains to be restored to life and hope. Incoming transmission from Stigma 4. New life? Allied units, there is new life on Elysian. Scans indicate more than one additional life form. Oh, don't bore us with the logs. If it's worth scanning, it's worth seeing. Unsurprisingly, I was treated to more logs anyway. The good news is that every single part of Elysian has grown. This unit will not spoil any further revelations. Let us proceed. Sweet mother, Stigma 4 wasn't kidding. Not that it can. Look over there. What are you doing here? As your companion suggested, we have traversed the dead worlds of Ultima Thule. We have seen its despair. We have seen the tragedy of the forgotten, and the sorrow of those who forget themselves. This is well. Yet this star is different. There is life here. There is change. This unit understands that this is difficult for you to accept. The mission to live is no simple matter. Then why do you grasp for life in a universe that will one day die? Why seek to change that which cannot be changed? This unit hopes you will not take this as a personal attack, but it would assert that a broad perspective is required. It is true that each civilization is vulnerable. A single particle of despair, placed in the right code, the right body, the right mind, can spread like a virus. Yet there is more than one civilization in this universe. The disease that kills one spares another. The sorrow that consumes one drives others to seek joy. Together we survive. Together we see beyond our limitations. And together we find reason to hope. So long as we live, and so long as we have even one reason to hope, the dynamis will change for us. Beyond our despair lies an infinitude of miracles. We need only open our receptors to them. We obtained physical life eternal and complete mental resonance to determine that existence is meaningless. Despite all of that, you say we were wrong? Please refrain from leaping to conclusions. Whether the inherent meaning of life or lack thereof can be proven by the existence of miracles remains up for debate. We, have grappled with such questions since time immemorial. You are welcome to join us for further discussion and gustatory stimulation at the cafe before deciding that your civilization was replete with buffoons. So long as you keep the doom and gloom confined to your conversation with mentally unflappable beings, that should be fine. And who knows, a nice cup of coffee might cheer you up a bit. This unit can vouch for the utility of our beverages in processing philosophical conundrums. That too. Perhaps they'll even find something new to ponder. It's the little things, as they say. There will be time enough for all civilizations to find hope for the future, given the proposed eternal opening schedule. This unit has set reminders to look out for the end of the universe, in case additional menu items are required. That's what I like to hear. Less fatalism, more carrots of happiness. We'll have to explore the new Elysian when we have a bit more time. These developments are pleasing, but whence did they originate? Changes occurred soon after Sister asked our customers to reflect on their experience at the cafe, no? Perhaps realizing how happy they are increased their faith in a brighter future. And perhaps even the Nibiran were moved by the sight of a world that had not fallen to despair. In any case, the value of our mission is clear. You bet it is. It's so nice to not have to do all the emotional lifting around here anymore. Do come back and join us from time to time, sister. We'll be here forever. Affirmative. Your labour has been greatly valued. We would be delighted to assign you shifts at any time. This unit jests. Your friendship is also valued. Should you ever need a place to process, you are always welcome for a beverage of indeterminate nature at the last dregs. The Hippo Riders. Despite the peaceful ambience in Savannah, Tiana's ear is flapping nervously. Her eyes dart toward the entrance nearest Yedlemat. Thanks for stopping in, sister. It's always good to see you. Nothing much to report, if you can believe it. Akala and his pals still have their challenges, but we're taking it slow and getting to know each other. They've certainly got their own, style that some folks find surprising. But I figure so long as we reach an understanding somewhere in the middle, we'll keep getting along just fine. Luckily, all of Akala's battle brothers now have it on good authority that Tiana's strong, so they listen to what I've got to say without fuss. They're a sight to see around supper too. Not even Maru shovels down grub with that much gusto, but they help out with work how they can, so I'm not worried. At least, I wish I wasn't. See, I just got word that Kankana's on her way over. Apparently, she's got something important to discuss. I'm sure it ain't bad, but just thinking about it has my knees shaken. Would you mind terribly if I asked you to sit in? It would be my pleasure. Thanks, sister. I can always count on you. She should be here soon. Tiana, thank you for making the time to chat. I know you have quite the busy schedule, so I shall get straight to the point. About this land, I believe our terms were that I would lease you this space contingent on your profits, correct? Oh, there is no need to look so terrified. Everyone on the island knows just how hard you and your associates have been working. I had a feeling that you would take well to delivery work, but when I heard that you welcomed a group of Gajusara into your midst, well, surprised wouldn't cover the half of it. You have done what no Arkasodora before could, and it is truly remarkable. After you've accomplished so much for your community, who would I be to come here and demand that you return this land? No, you have no need to worry. Seeing Gajasura perform honest work before my very eyes, I'd write home about it, but nobody back home would believe me. To tell you the truth, sometimes I can't believe it myself. We may come from different places, but me, Anakala, and all our people shared a lot of the same pain, and none of us really knew what to do with it. And now look at us, helping others like we've been helped ourselves, and doing a fine job of it. Passable, anyway. And that's thanks to you, sister, for helping out so much. And Kankana, for believing in us and lending us this space in the first place. And Ogle, for always being here in a pinch. Maru and Gaza, the rest of my associates, they've all been here with me, through every sort of thing you can imagine. Even Akala's been a big part of our journey. It's 'cause of everyone that we got this chance to see ourselves as something bigger than just misfits. So on behalf of all my riders, I truly thank you, from the bottom of my heart. I still have the highest of hopes for you, Tiana. You and your associates are no longer just delivering parcels and people, after all. You are delivering hope and inspiration to all those on this island. Which brings me back to why I have come here today. I would like to gift you the deed to this land, Tiana. Consider this my investment in a happy, healthy Thavner. Continue building your business into something you feel truly represents the Hippo Riders, and I will feel more than repaid. I believe that the people of Svana will bring us closer to the brilliant future we all hope for. Make us proud, Tiana. Those words mean more to us than you'll ever know. Thank you. I promise you, we ain't gonna let you down. The Hippo Riders, we're gonna deliver everyone straight to a better tomorrow. Now there's that enthusiasm I love so much. Here's to that better tomorrow, and to seeing it with you. Now that I've got the future of a whole island loaded into my cart, I think it's about time to toss caution to the wind and ride like I never rode before. I've got so many ideas I want to try. Listen to this. Once Thavnerian tourism gets going again, we could do hippo cart tours, take folks to see all the prettiest places. I've gotten so used to thinking up these sorts of ideas, but if you hadn't said what you did back then, none of us would even be here, you know? What? Did you forget? You were the very person who ever said that me and my hippo carts would be something useful. Might have been a throwaway comment to you, but to me, to us, it meant everything. Who'd have thought a handful of words could change the hippo riders from misfit-in races to an independent business? Must be your own sort of magic, sister. But we'll be repaying your kindness every day going forward. You can count on that. All right, enough chit-chat. We've got goods to deliver, mouths to feed, drinks to pour, and most importantly, hippo carts to ride.